Alright guys, welcome back to part 4 of our Total War Rome to Divide Impera roaming campaign. In today's episode, I want to secure the provinces, maybe take Massila, just because we can. There's no real reason why we can't. And diplomatically, I want to see if we can't get any substantial trade agreements.
You, but do not pass the day in words without merit.
Still high. Still high. 3,000.
This is fair to...
Be welcome, emissary, if you come in.
They're gonna fight us again soon. I don't expect the Spanish to trade with us. So we got that done. I'm pretty sure they have an army nearby one of our cities. Yeah, they're coming up. So let's move right here. And we'll go... We'll sit and fortify. This army's here just watching Sicily to make sure it stays fine, public order-wise. What's causing the public order issues? Cultural differences, taxes. We could exempt Syracuse from taxes. We exempt it from taxes, you go up by 3. But we lose a ton of money. We're not going to attack... Well, let's wait and see. Because we could go snipe Athens or sack it. Can't finish this army until that's done. The Ray Eddie might be trying something, so we should move as close as we can to Medellin. We could consider taking Noricum because it's close to Italy. And we'll stretch us to the Danube, which could be smart. Also, if you guys enjoyed Divide Impera Rome 2 in general, leave a like and sub.
Dogs who bear their
Their offers are more short. Pyrrhus is still just sitting in Southern Italy. He's got to be about to die, right? You don't have immortal characters in this campaign. A lot of factions in Divide and Impera, which is fine. If we go back to war with them, we can just destroy this army really quickly. Allied request. Write a settlement. Epirus. See, the issue is they are defensive allies with the Nori. We could try to blitz campaign it and just end the war relatively quickly. Would I be able to do that? I don't know. But it's going to stretch us thinner and thinner and thinner, and I don't know if I necessarily want to do all that. Especially while we have to keep Syracuse from being taxed at the moment. We could go up. It's -4 food. How much food is in the province? 1. We can get that to increase food. But that's going to lower public order. Both of these will. Shit. Let's convert this to a farm because it'll provide 4 food. You can move up. Now, we will go to war down here.
Be welcome, I suppose. Now speak.
Their units are just bad. They got elephants. We can deal with the elephants. We'll fight it. Shouldn't be too difficult. The elephants might give us a slight issue, but honestly, the only issue we're gonna have is with their missile cav. So we should be able to snipe the elephants without an issue. Okay, they're gonna be on a hill. So it's flatter over here. It's less steep, so it'd be easier if we come from this side. Continue on guard mode. Have general. Let's move this way. Keep you over here. You can move up. Everything into position. Probably put our cab on this flank.
In the name of Rome.
Move up like that.
We are at your command. Ready for Rome.
General.
This wide. I don't want to tire them out. Here's their elephants. So that means we're probably safer to move up onto the hill itself. Okay.
Romans ready for duty. For the gods. General. Tribunus. In service to Rome. Equites.
See if we can't bait over there.
Velites. As you command. Quick march.
And you'll try to snipe their elephant.
Sons of Mar. Velites. Sic Domine. Equites. Riders on me.
Libyan infantry.
Velites. Victory for Rome.
Actually, we don't need to concentrate
Missile
fire.
infantry at your command. Move out.
Let's keep that fire up. Okay, make sure their elephants don't do anything stupid.
Equites. Quickly now. Our orders. Libyan infantry. Advance at speed.
I don't want you to fight spears.
Orders understood. Balhamon gives us Principes. For Rome. Ready. Jupiter gives us strength. General. Rider. Missiles ready and waiting. Take aim! Proud Romans all! Yes, Commander!
Ready! We are at your command.
Equites! Missile infantry ready! Jupiter gives us strength! Velites! Loose! Your orders! Equites! Missiles awaiting targets! Brave Romans to a man! Infantry at your command!
Bal Hamun gives us strength.
Velites! Glory for Rome! Velites!
Will you fire, please? There we go. I might lose some infantry, but we'll be fine.
Romans ready for duty! Principes!
Your orders, ready and waiting. Proud Romans all.
Principes!
Romans, ready for
Principes!
duty. Jupiter gives us
Orders!
strength.
Awaiting orders!
Melee infantry ready.
Velites! Rome is mother to us all!
Missiles, ready and waiting.
Now! Your orders? Velites! Rome is mother to us all! Orders understood! Fire on the enemy! Principes!
At the double.
Commander! Velites!
You two are on skirmish mode. Come on.
Quick
Ready and waiting. Cut them down.
Sons of Mars.
Yeah, our infantry's losing at least.
Riders of the double! Velites! Ready for orders! Loose! Show them how real men fight!
Come on, kill some of these elephants.
The brave ready for orders! Riders at the double! Principes! Missiles awaiting targets! Velites!
Melee infantry at your command. Attack. Engage.
Velites! At your service!
Get on melee.
Break off! Actia! Orders! Extemplo!
The general behind. It shouldn't be that long. Sorry if I'm going quiet.
Principes!
Hail, commander. Orders understood.
Trying to concentrate.
Romans, ready for duty.
Withdraw! Heavy cavalry ready and willing! Principes!
Melee infantry ready.
Principes!
Victory for Rome. Commander. Advance at speed.
Loyal sons of Carthage! Report!
Will sons of Carthage.
General! Extemplo!
Yeah, that wasn't a good spear charge for you, was it? Yeah, they're losing decisively.
Principes! To charge! Velites! Advance at speed! General! Principes! Out for glory! General!
Oh, that-
Dominate!
Yours to command.
Double time!
Ready and waiting.
Principes! Back! Back now!
Ready and waiting.
Shock cavalry ready! Missile infantry! We await your orders!
That's the Equites.
Principes! At speed! Ready! Tribunus! Velites! Principes! Sic Domine! Commander! Legio Parati! My lords!
Taxis!
Principes! Engage! Ready! Principes! Orders! Ordinum!
Your orders!
General!
Now run these down.
For glory! Velites!
I'm gonna beat super hard.
Hey, troops!
Yeah, they're not gonna get affected by that.
Principes!
Proud Roman!
Principes! General!
Yeah, she's the generous. Battle's over. Let's just fast forward. Bring this unit down. And come charge that one. These are all basically killed by elephants. We can replace these with Principes, to be honest. Be more effective use. General got 300 kills, mostly because of those archers, but yeah, it's fine. It's more losses than I was expecting, to be honest. Maybe a decent amount of captives too. 2,100 for money.
We kill them all!
They just stay down there instead of just trying to come up. It would be so much better for them.
Before you say anything, know that I have an amulet against the evil eye. Dark sorcery will gain you naught. There is little...
At your command. On the move. Is that all? Get moving, you wretches! Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
What's the upkeep on the Principes?
It is a great and glorious
Get you to...
for Rome.
And we'll just finish this army in case we have to go for Noricum, which we might. Kind of thinking we're going to have to, but we'll see. I'd honestly rather take Massilla than Noricum right now. Because that'll stretch us up to the Danube, and the Alps are at least kind of a barrier. The Danube, not really. And that's kind of far from Rome, so it's not necessarily far. It's just going to be hard enough to get us reinforcements up there. So one thing I'm considering doing is just recruiting troops in Rome and just expanding them in the other provinces so we're able to replenish faster. Okay, so this army is done.
Get moving, you wretches.
You are not on patrol stance. Weapon manufacturing that gives +2 banditry. But we do get growth. And 400 will from industry. That's... All provinces. That's a lot of money right now. We're not making a ton of money, so I don't want to spend a ton of money.
At once. You have further orders? I don't care how tired you are.
Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade to Port of Neptune, or to Shrine to Neptune. Scylla is not really at war with any major... No, it's at war with all of them.
Greetings.
We
hunger for battle.
So we could move
On the move.
and be in position
Ready for further orders. Commander.
to just take it all.
Finding shelter.
Be welcome. But may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
How much money could I get out of them for it?
Your gold would be well spent by my people, but they would remember where it came from and
Let's
be
go for
ashamed.
the Ray Eddy. Honestly, let's do this one at a time. Let's go for the Ray Eddy.
Your gold would be well spent by my people, but they would remember where it came from. We Greeks are a realistic folk, and will accept this accord, even as it hurts our pride.
We can move you this way.
On the move.
You're covering Milan. This means we can actually conquer it one at a time without having to worry about the others.
Commander.
Which is a good thing. So let's... it's mostly infantry. They got one cav unit. Oh, two cav. We should be able to just get rid of them. This battle shouldn't take it very long at all. Alright. We'll put most of the Triarii on one flank. One on the other. They cover spears. Now I want all the cav on this flank. General.
Missiles awaiting targets. My legates have pledged a glorious victory here today. I like their confidence.
Get position.
Jupiter gives
We're gonna have them all walk. We are going to fast forward. We outnumber the Gauls pretty well. But they're not really Gauls, but oh, they're phalanxes. Ooh, this just got a lot easier. See if we can't bait out their cav. Yep. We're gonna be taking this off. Fire, pull back.
Command. Yes, Commander.
Order them.
By your
See if their cav will give chase.
orders understood.
No, just pull back. charge our skirmishers. So we're going to take some losses inevitably from this, but we should be able to hit them. This Triarii will just be infantry support, or cavalry support. They're going to run, but we're going to catch them. They're just pivoting. You're taking too much missile fire. Pull back. Pull back by the infantry.
Jupiter gives us strength. Orders.
Alright, let's line up the Velites. When you on guard mode, where's the general? Been forgetting to move him. I don't know why my keyboard does that. I'm not holding shift half the time.
Double time. Strike the lines. Sic Domine. At the double. By your command.
Outflank over there.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Advance and speed. Principes. Quick march. Your orders. Charge. Break the line. Engage. Commander. Equites. Riders, Commander. Tribunus. Rider, quickly now.
Giant charge from multiple directions.
Heavy cavalry, ready and willing.
Pull that cav unit back.
Speed. Equites. Proud Romans all. Rome is mother to us all. Charge. Equites. Principes.
They're just gonna get massacred by our javelins.
Proud Romans all! Advance! Commander! Advance! Ready! Report glory! Orders! We obey!
They're pulling their light spears back.
Your orders? At the double! Charge! Commander! Advance! Heavy horse at your command! Equites! To advance!
Run them down.
Charge! Melee infantry at your command. Brave Romans to a man. In service of Rome. Quick march. Velites. Double time. Ready. Sic Domine. Romans, ready for duty. At your service. Victory for Rome. Velites. Victory ready. For Rome. Hail. Ready. Principes. Principes. We will glory. Your orders. Rome is
Sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm getting into the micro here.
infantry. At speed.
Gotta keep the cav away from the spears, except this light spear. The cav is gonna be getting tired, but we're fine.
Triarii.
Not want to fast forward. They're surrounded over here. If we can break over here, charge in the flank. Even though it is our general, we should be fine. We just need to close the noose. Run them down. Put a general back. We're gonna get a nice cav charge here.
Equities! Into flying flank formation!
Got one giant wedge for this charge bonus.
Triarii! Understood! Principes!
Seal the noose.
Triarii! Ready and waiting! Cut them down!
As much XP as possible.
Brave Romans to a man.
Principes!
Proud Romans all.
Cut forward! Advance at speed! Equities!
One of you can come run these down.
Advance at speed.
Another one of you can run them down.
Principes! Orders!
The REI can help boost that.
General! Charge! Principes! Cut them down!
Brave Romans to a man.
Commander! Cohort forward! Principes! Etiam! Equities! Attack! Form up! Engage! Six dominate!
Follow me quickly now.
And kill as many as possible and run them down. We didn't take that many casualties, which is a really good thing. It'll make taking them out one at a time a hell of a lot easier. And we'll get a lot more post-battle loot. Alright, that should be heroic. Decisive. I said that wasn't a heroic victory, but... Actually, I really don't know what makes the difference between all of that stuff, other than obviously close and Tyrrhic. They just lost half their army in one battle. 100 pays did a lot of damage. Skirmishers didn't get that many kills. Triarii did. Cavalry definitely did. We also just saved Massila's ass.
At once! At your command! Leave none alive!
Because it doesn't look like they have the military to hold that. So we're going to move back this way.
We hunger for battle.
You're going to be behind Middelon,
Is that all?
so they can't really ambush.
At your command.
Yeah, we got trait.
Ready for orders.
You are going to be getting... Let's get the plus 5% from Terra section wide since we need money. You got another one? Get the morale. Let's go down this one because we can get more like units buffs doing it that way. We need to be, after we take Noricum, get it settled, we gotta start advancing to the west. So we can deal with Carthage. We get dominance in the Western Mediterranean, which we honestly should be able to do pretty easily.
We have consulted the seers, and they do not speak well of our diplomatic arrangements.
because of our reliability. It's a bad thing making peace that quick. But it should go back up. Really should. Really enjoying this DEI campaign. I wanted to play it yesterday, I just didn't have time. Which, I am recording this on the 25th. You guys probably won't see this until the 27th or 28th. Depending on time, video ideas, stuff like that. But I like DEI. I don't know if I like it more than vanilla, just because of how much slower paced the campaign is. But it's definitely a good, solid campaign. Alright, we got treasuries. +2 zeal. You can double back this way.
On the move. Waiting for orders.
I don't think they're going to advance yet, so you can go on that stance.
Your command. At once.
Let's put you up here and see if we can't see the city. And we'll put you on Fortify.
Ready for battle.
You can go on the border to Nori. Going -1, but we got this, which should help. Does Fortify reduce upkeep? No, but it helps the group punishment. We're not at war with them. So it's not a super big deal that we have everything set up like that.
I greet you as befits you.
Okay, it's
The
moderate.
cause
What if I
rightly
pay
wish
you?
us to show humility and not enrich our...
There we go.
I will
Egypt.
be welcome, friend of Egypt, and speak of your concerns to mighty Pharaoh's humble...
No. Alright, so you need to get restructured. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Let's get your cavalry arm back at least. Can I tax you again? You're going up by 10. Latin is a dominant culture. It's not changing. When we get this built up, it should. I do want to try something. If I just span these units, does the culture change? No. But it does change the... Okay, I can't change your stance. You're going up by 6. So let's honestly keep that army disbanded for now. And we'll see how things go. Carthage is going to have a big foothold in Spain. And taking it shouldn't be an issue, but holding it might be an issue. But I also kind of don't feel like it will be. It depends on how the other, like, Iberian tribes react.
Our people have their own luxuries. They want no more trade with the likes of...
Okay, they ended the trade, like, immediately. I'm hoping Macedon doesn't end our alliance. The Helvetii lost a lot of troops to us, but they got land. How much? That's in Germany. Alright, no, it's not. But how much will Korea give us?
Ready for orders. Besieging. Our path is blocked. We take this.
We could definitely take less casualties.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men. Is that all?
We'll take the auto resolve here.
Ready for orders.
He didn't give us a ton. Also, I really didn't need to.
Ready for battle.
Now we gotta start getting ready to convert culturally.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Neither one of you can change your stance, but we're making 2,000 per turn. I definitely want the one that's going to lower banditry. The barracks might be able to stay. Just depends. Durin got conquered by the other. Ooh. Or the Verni. With the Vinex, with the Fieschi. I'm gonna hope this. They're not gonna rebel, but we can take the rest of the province. Because the Nori really don't have that much. So let's talk to Masilla.
I am here to listen if you speak honestly. Truth will be your sharpest weapon.
One war against. What if I pay you? You don't want the
Your
money.
scheme of attack has merit. I am here to listen if you speak honestly. Truth will be your
How did you end up
sharpest
at war with all of them is what I want to know.
I am told that
No.
our armies are still being trained and cannot attack.
At your command.
Our generals are very thorough.
Let's get one that's going to lower banditry. I want to get something like that in Italy. But we got to wait for population surplus to hit at least 4 before we can do that. Shouldn't take super long.
Battle.
Chew on that stance. On patrol stance. Might send some diplomats out this turn. Definitely gotta get rid of the military barracks now, unless we can convince Masilla to let us fight the Nori. How's the public order here? Minus 12. Okay, you gotta double back this way. Okay, now you're only minus 2. Unless I just misread that, which is possible. Alright. This can give us plus 6 well from all culture buildings, which is honestly pretty decent. Syracuse isn't changing.
Commander.
I want to get shit units. Whoever has the lowest upkeep, which is looking like you.
Needs good fighters.
We need at least 3 units. We probably can't send a diplomat out. But I'm gonna try. We're gonna send one to probably Masilla. I send another one? Yeah. Alright, so we'll send you to Verni and see if they'll just give us the city.
Victory for Rome.
We would be trespassing, but we gotta get rid of their army. And then we should be able to pull right back over.
You have further orders? We hunt at once. March until your feet bleed.
You got buffs. Do I want plus 3 attack for levy units, minus 3% upkeep for all land units? That'll help for right now. Though it is temporary.
Orders.
Can deal with the rating.
For Rome.
It's just 1 unit.
Advance. At your destroy.
99%. Easy peasy. Really was not expecting to go north so soon. You're gonna have to come down here eventually. You're going +7 now for whatever reason.
I greet you in my master's
Hey,
field.
if it's high, will you pay me?
Speak in honesty, and your generosity is astounding, remarkable. We have good reason to accept such terms.
Let's go to Masilla.
Welcome. I throw
We're
open
against
the
the
doors to you
Nori.
and bid you enjoy our talks.
I'll give you literally everything if you let me do it. Oh.
Your scheme of attack has merits, but what with the religious festivities, I don't think our armies can do it.
We don't have advanced construction techniques, right? No, but we can get that next. But let's get rid of this just because.
Ready for battle. Commander.
Going up by 5. You can probably take this city as long as there's not a full garrison. We don't have any agents, so... let's save the money and see if we can't get Masilla to join against the Nori, because that should give us a diplomatic boost of some sort. And they really don't have that big of an army, so getting rid of them now is a lot better than doing it later. Doesn't feel like we've done much this far. We destroyed 2 armies, basically conquered Ariete. We're going to hopefully be able to take the Nori. We need to be sending diplomats to the Averni, so hopefully they just give us this. In turn, diplomats return for generous tribute. Wounded. Alright, so let's see what we can do because we got that tribute. You're gonna go... Masilla. You're gonna go to the Averni. Gonna adopt. Now we should have the money from Masilla to let us just join their war.
Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
That was 5,000,
Accept,
which
although my
might
honor
not be
cries out
optimal,
against it.
but
Your words have much truth
we'll be
in
fine.
Laying siege to the settlement.
It's because they have a garrison, so we will
We
continue
take
to
this
siege.
settlement for Rome. Commander. That is impossible. The way is blocked.
It should be easy auto resolve.
We'll escape.
73%, I'll take it. It's not the best. I could have fought it and taken a lot less casualties, but honestly, we're fine. This army's gonna go back to Italy anyway.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle. Forgive me, but I cannot.
Get rid of this. Don't need you. Oh, we're already getting one that lowers banditry. So we'll get a consecrated ground there next. The Nori should attack us there, which will be a great thing. Rome's starting. What's the issue in Rome? Banditry. Will anything here lower banditry? Keep public order from luxuries. Honestly, let's change it to bread and games. And you can go on this. But banditry here should be low. Banditry at this point should be almost gone. But let's go with Romanization. And let's hold off on spending money there. Let's send a lot of diplomats. See if we can't get generous tributes. Or we can also Send an emissary to Illyricum. Send emissary to Rieti at Noricum. How much money do I have left? Probably none. 3,000? Goes a diplomat to Macedon. Goes a diplomat to Bithynia. How do you give the option to adopt? Nobody. Assuming that's all my money. Yep. Alright, so it's end turn. Hopefully we'll get a generous tribute from Macedon. We gotta get a culture building built in Noricum also, which isn't... It'll help convert culture. We just gotta get the majority of the culture converted in all of our provinces. We have a good amount of land. We just gotta focus on that. And getting our income back up. This is what I want. Alright. This shouldn't be a hard battle to win. We're gonna corner camp, which I don't like doing, but we're going to do it. Especially if we're able to hide the cavalry, so probably in this... Well, no, we're gonna do this corner, but we're gonna hide the cav. And hopefully we're just able to just hide the cav. And it's relatively flat, so we're going... Oh, we don't even really have to move that much. Oh, we will, but not really. Also.
Principes! Have no mercy in your hearts today. The barbarian hordes over there have no mercy.
Actually, don't be in defensive formation.
Word for mercy in their pig grunting of a language. Any man with mercy in his heart will answer
Oh.
to me. Make ready. Advance at speed. Velites! For the gods! For Rome! Your orders! At the double! Ready and waiting. Advance!
And you all in skirmish mode. Trigarii. Have the second line to general. I want to be relatively close.
Quickly now! Your orders!
I'm all ready. Let's fast forward and see what happens. We're fighting our calf, so we can micro them a lot better. You guys can go off fire at will for right now. Holy shit. It's gonna be a lot, but hopefully we're able to deal with their skirmishers with our cav. And they just avoid the woods. We definitely cannot afford to lose this army. But I honestly don't think we're even gonna come close to losing this battle. Our infantry is just significantly better than theirs. And if we're able to just do cap charges constantly in the rear, it's not even gonna be a question. Have you be more like in the center. Just gotta wait. I'm gonna pause the recording so you guys don't have to watch this, but I will unpause it when something interesting happens. The first group is getting close. We turned our Principes off fire at will because I want to save their Pila for the main army. But honestly, they might still be fighting. Let's turn it back on. So we'll see. These guys are staying off fire at will though. Until the rest of the army gets up. I don't want to waste ammo. Oh, they are naked soldiers. So honestly, let's turn fire at will on.
Targets, men!
Because they're going to take pretty substantial casualties. Just from the missiles.
Triarii! To arms!
We can go charger.
Triarii!
Cavalry.
By your command!
Target specifically on the general. We're not microing our cav yet.
Triarii!
Get back.
As you command! Missiles ready and waiting. Take aim!
But we won't take any drastic casualties. We're not going to envelop because their other army is getting pretty close. Right.
Halt! Now!
Stop firing.
Advance! Brave Romans to a man! Quickly now!
Start walking. We should be fine.
General! Strength and honor!
Not going to be taking any substantial losses.
Proud Romans all.
Advance at speed! At the double!
Nothing crazy anyway. Just gotta be able to get to their skirmishers.
Sons of Mars!
We could push that flank, but it'll leave a gap. But honestly, we're gonna have our cavalry move up.
Valites!
Target the shot cav.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Now you can go on fire at will.
Enjoy yourselves!
See if we can't kill the general. Charge.
General! Victoria! Lead us! Quickly now!
Allied troops awaiting orders. Brave Romans to a man.
Advance! Triarii! Quick march!
Fix the whole line. Make sure we get the charge bonus over here. So when the cav hits them in the rear, one of you can keep chasing. Just keep them from firing. That's all I really need you to do. I don't know why you're so far back.
Equities!
Alright, fall back.
Riders! Advance!
You guys get a charge right in their rear.
Valites! We obey! Equities!
Pull back.
At speed! General!
Be able to use that soon.
Ready for orders! Loose! Jupiter gives us strength! Triarii! Victory for Rome! At speed! Obediamus!
Try to lower the amount of missiles.
Romans ready for duty.
Triarii!
Your orders.
Hack them down!
Another cap charge going.
General, never surrender! You have orders, sir.
We can't collapse this flank. Could go move around and go for the archers. After this charge, we're gonna move around. Alright, pull back.
Commander, at your service. Riders, advance! To engage! Riders at the double!
Missile infantry at your command.
We can just move their archers. This will be a lot easier. Actually, I can't have my general die. Pull back.
Triari! On me! Advance at speed! Principes! Engage! Orders! Commander!
Pull back. Cavwise. Gonna be a heavy cav micro.
General!
I'm gonna move you over here.
Riders, advance!
That's the more critical spot. Run down this unit. I don't want them coming back and firing. It's like 100 arrows per volley. And we definitely don't want.
Triari! At speed! Equities! Extempo!
Can't get a decent charge here.
Engage! The brave ready for orders! Equities! General! A charge! For honor and glory!
Can't run them down.
For duty!
DEI battles drag, which is my biggest issue with the mod. But we should be able to run everything else down.
Equities! For glory!
Get rid of their archers, we're fine.
We await your command. At speed! Ordinary! Advance at speed! Back! Back! Withdraw! Sons of Mars! As you command! Victory!
Run down this unit.
Equities! Riders! At the double! Shock cavalry ready! Engage! Equities! Flying wedge formation! Glory to Rome!
Some of our units took heavy casualties. We're not that far from Italy to get replenishment.
Sons of Mars! Melee infantry! For glory!
And that whole flank collapsed. Continue, we're gonna try and kill as many as we possibly can.
Legio Parati! Principes! Strike forward!
The general, we're gonna run down as many units over here as we possibly can. And so will the infantry. I don't think the infantry will catch anything.
Commander! Mandata
The cavalry should be able to kill a decent bit. How we do over here? Heroic victory. We took way more losses and we got a heroic victory here. But we also killed 4,700 of the 3,000 that were deployed. Our cavalry got a lot of kills and didn't take very many losses, but our infantry, one unit, is basically destroyed. But it can get replenished. Especially just because the archers. Our archers probably got a lot of kills. Our javelins don't get that many kills, but they serve their purpose. And we'll get an additional 1,800. And we'll have the provincial capital in Noricum, so... Political intrigue. Who has betrayed you? Banditry missing supplies. So what's let's raise a shit army. Just to deal with banditry. Actually, just so this unit doesn't get destroyed in the auto-resolve, we'll merge. And we can get +1 melee attack for all units, get the better armor. Get the additional melee attack. 80%. And Noria is ours. Unless all of Noricum's ours. It's just that one settlement that got sniped from us by the Averni. Now we gotta work on converting. Allied state Noria forms the capital of the Celtic kingdom of Noricum. Its inhabitants were originally Illyrian, but they were subsumed over time by Celto-Ligurian tribes. The Celts of Noricum are a warlike people famous for the quality of their steel they produce. From rich iron deposits or mountainous territory from their southern outposts, the Celtic tribes of the region have launched attacks on Italy and nearby regions. We will build this how I want it. Let's not build this so we can not get slums. This will be... We're going to have one that reduces banditry. Industry... And +2 growth.
At your command. At ease, men. Ready for battle.
You can come deal with the Raieti, or what's left of it. And then you need to be pulled to Italy to replenish. Like, that has to happen. That's not an optional thing. An additional 100. You got the rank 6. So we can go for the melee attack and defense, get it again. Get the cavalry bonuses, and you are able to upgrade basically everything. And you can just start moving back to Italy.
We hunger for battle.
I don't think the Averni are gonna fuck with us.
You will march.
But we should send a diplomat. So it's more likely they give us the city. Wish I could turn all these filters off, but we're doing fairly decent right now. The next campaign, I'm not sure where we're gonna go. I don't think Carthage would make peace. But due to troop positions right now, after they give us this and we stabilize this, it could be Pannonia. To just push our border to the Danube to secure it. But I don't know yet. We'll see. Gotta get a navy to deal with this.
Ready for orders.
And you can't be changed yet. Alright. So it's in turn. I'm hoping they just give us Octaran sooner rather than later. Carthage is building up armies. Which is a little scary, but not really, because we should be able to just beat it. Either we fight the battle or we auto-resolve.
My lord has ordered that your merchants must
We've
leave.
ended the trade. It's
Now
because we're
traders
unreliable.
return
That
from
was a
your
bad
lands.
decision
It
down
will
here.
be done.
That was a bad decision.
War! We will make your
Back to
homes a
war, huh?
wasteland, despoil your women,
Oh,
enslave your
looks like I
children,
know where
and
we're going.
desecrate your ancestors' graves.
Into Pannonia. But we gotta get replenishment first. That's definitely gotta happen. Ready to command political intrigue. Oh, I thought he gave it to us. Okay, we're losing money per turn now. Objective issued, subjugate 13 different factions. Public works. So, Noria. This has got to get converted while we have the money. Let's get the cultural conversion, and we can get this. Oh, we don't need this, because we're getting it over here. So let's get Republic Order, and we can get Suburbia. Pull back over here for a minute.
Your next command?
You gotta keep coming to Italy.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men. You have further orders?
Hemorrhaging money right now, but we should overall be fine.
Ready for orders.
You can go on patrol, because I think we missed taxes because of the banditry in Italy, but that should get lowered. What's the 50%? 59%. Is there anything here that's going to outright give us money? That's going to cost us 25. Let's get a public forum. That'd be -4 food. The province only has 3 food, so let's convert this. If I upgrade it, it has 2 livestock, 4 food, 400 wealth from that. Honestly, it's better if we just upgrade it.
We hunger for battle.
It's North Africa's issue. Buildings causing unrest. Because we have some stuff that's going to change that. Military present. Raiding? We're being raided? Where are we being raided? Over here. And we got another one of their armies to deal with. Yay. Start moving down.
You have further orders?
Would Carthage peace out?
Do get to the point.
No. Is there anybody who would potentially trade?
Welcome, and the peace of Pharaoh, the favorite of Isis, be upon our meeting and in our words today.
No.
Welcome. Speak.
Gotta send diplomats. Get +4 morale. You know you're a woman and you can't lead it. Oh, that'll lower banditry. Local province. That sounded sexist, but like you can't get the morale for a woman because she can't command an army playing as Rome. Shit. We got to stop building something. How's the banditry in Corrales? Very low. Let's... I don't think we have anything that's going to lower the vanity, but let's get the agriculture money. And then intern. One army's got to stay in Noricum to keep the population happy. That's just like going up by 12 still. Just got to keep the cultural stuff moving. Might have this army go try to fight that Navy. And just get rid of it. I should probably conquer that faction in Africa. It's just we don't have time. I could try to subjugate it if that's an option in DEI.
The gods have given signs that...
Where are we at? Bankrupt Roma. Really shouldn't be bankrupt just because of stupid freaking rating. Expelled from culture, all regions. We really should not be bankrupt.
At your command.
Let's move you down.
March.
Yeah, Verni looks like they could be doing something, but most likely not.
For further orders. We hunger for battle.
I'll move you to Italy so you're able to replenish.
Waiting for orders. Commander.
So now we're making 10. 295. We're not bankrupt now, but we're still not making a lot of money.
Make haste, men. Your next command. Commander.
Okay, they left.
Ready for orders.
I don't think the Averni are going to do anything. We got a hope they're not going to do anything, but let's intern. If that army's on patrol, I don't think we can beat 2 full stacks. We just gotta get our replenishment up. That's our biggest issue right now. We gotta end some wars, take some cities, deal with cultural differences, get the 2 armies built back up for replenishment, because they gotta go conquer Pannonia. Of course they're gonna do that. Close victory, I'll take it. 5,000 for that? Fuck yeah. Come on, Navy. Okay, now you're going up by 9. They're pulling back. Alright, pirates stopped. We're making 1,400 now, for whatever reason.
Ready for battle. Commander.
What are you doing? Dominant culture is 66%. How much is it changing per turn? 0. Now let's change you to tax harvest. Banditry should stay low. Are you back to full? Not yet. Pull you this way.
Ready for orders. Faster, ready for battle. I don't care how tired you are.
Okay, we got 6,000. Let's send diplomats Verni. How's the public order up here going? -5. Second and third class, which is the plebs and the proletari. First and second, third and fourth, growth, -4 banditry, local province. It's probably going to help. How's the banditry? Low. But it also means if an army's not there, the banditry will stay low. Hopefully both our armies get pretty good replenishment. We got to recruit another Prince of Bays, actually. We're going to shadow this little army. Actually, yeah, we'll shadow it, but we're going to stay out of the desert to avoid attrition.
Waiting for more orders.
And then enter. The army should be almost ready to get in position to go to Pannonia. Really am not wanting to conquer this fast. We need to slow it down. But hopefully because we change this to tax more, we can get more money. Hopefully Macedon kicks them out of Thrace. We can kick them out of Pannonia. And then they can have whatever land they have left in Germany or Dacia. Oh, we got Octuran. It's actually really good because we have the full province now. We don't need you. Let's hold off on changing anything else right there until we have more money.
At your command.
You're still replenishing. You can go to the border in Noria. Why can't you move?
March. At your command.
You'll be fully replenished next turn. I don't understand why you can't move, but back on this so I make more money. You can also go on the +4%. They left. So let's get you... I want you to have a skirmish cav unit. Let's raise taxes for 1 turn, so we have money and be able to finish converting Noricum. They gave us Ogduran, so we have all in Noria. Now we got to focus on Pannonia in the next part. We're not at the point where we can afford another army, or I kind of think we need one. These end turn times are starting to get... Feels like they're getting longer. I don't know why, it just does. But most likely not super long. Alright, new political election. Alright, let's drop the taxes back down to normal. Alright.
At your command.
We're not going to change you anymore, but is he raiding? Yes. Let's go deal with it. That affects our public order.
Yes. Disembarking now.
We'll lose 8, but it's fine.
At your command. Advance.
1 army will go to the border in Noria. 1 will go to the border in Illyricum.
Ready for battle. haste, men. Is that all? Commander, you will march till your feet bleed.
And in Ogdurin, get a Roman barracks. Not a lot of food, but we need Jupiter to help with that. Delicate Station, this. Upgrade the village. How are we? We're still unreliable.
We will gladly listen to your offer. You
Trade
have
agreement.
spoken. Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
Egypt is definitely not going to trade, but we tried in the past. So let's send a diplomat. Is Massilla? These sound the people that don't like us currently, so we can try and improve our standing. Get these two to the border. And you gotta get back into Africa. You're gonna take some attrition, but it's fine. And let's intern. Carthage is coming back. Oh, shit. Carthage. Yeah, they can't afford another army. I don't want to go back to where you guys spamming either. I'm enjoying fighting the battles more than I am just sitting here auto-resolving. Generous tribute. Muster an army. Raise us in our farming sector. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Need to come over here. You can't change anything with you. Can we get mercenaries? It's the garrison. Italian swordsmen, Italian slingers, Italian citizens. I wish Carthage would just make peace with me. Been at war forever.
To get to the point, your appearance and order offends me.
God, it wouldn't even take 5 grand.
We hunger for battle. March.
And this is the bigger threat.
Ready for orders.
This army we're gonna leave in Italy because I don't know what Carthage is planning.
Hunger for battle.
You can move to the border over here. Population is moving.
Finding shelter.
Don't want to spend money on the auxiliary barracks.
Ready for faster.
Not yet, anyway. Upgrade. That's 2 squalor. I'm not worried about squalor. Let's get. It's 9,000. We can't do that right now.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna raise an army.
Commander. Come, fight for Rome.
Get Rayorii. This army
Commander.
can get disbanded. Just try to Rayorii spam over here.
At your command.
We can't move them, but like they're fine. They're dealing with banditry.
Ready for battle. You will march till your feet bleed.
And this army, are you back in patrol?
Ready for battle.
No.
You will march
Get back in
till your
patrol.
feet
We need Mooney. Intern. Okay, they're on our territory. We'll probably go for Alilia, or Alalia. I'm not confident in our auto-resolve chances against that full stack. We're going to have to deal with Carthage. As soon as the Pannonian campaign's over, we gotta just send 3 legions to go deal with Carthage. It's unfortunate, but we got to. It's only unfortunate because we're not in a position. Apparently we're at war with Epirus. Apparently. Try to retake the city he gave me. Wow. Indian giver motherfucker. Some of you guys got that, some of you didn't. Alright. We're gonna have to build a navy as soon as I'm able to afford one. Shit, I just said decorrect. Faction joins your enemies. Invading forced lands from Carthage. Research complete. Return home. Gotta get the Ray Warrior. Let's. Wait, what's this gonna do? Not reduce our upkeep.
At your command.
Okay, we need some Ray Warrior.
Ready for battle.
Just for right now. Oh shit, guys, the game crashed. Oh, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna reload and I'll see you here in a second. Alright, that was a weird crash. So what we need to do is disband this army. Raise a new one. Oh, we're still in the intern. They didn't even recruit anything. Means Pyrrha still hasn't attacked. Alright, let's intern. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. After we get some units set to recruit, we are going to end the episode. They didn't land this time. Alright, here's Pyrrhus. Get this auto-resolve again. We can kill as many. And it'll be fine. What the fuck? One of my streams started playing in the background. It's weird. I don't think you guys could hear it, but it's just weird. Write it out. Epirus, returned home. Okay. So you're gonna get the Ray Warrior.
Fight for Rome.
You're also gonna get more Ray Warrior.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Actually, you're gonna move up, then get your Ray Warrior. Sucks. I'll lower additional or attritional losses in besieging. I just don't want to fight Carthage right now. We're not going to start campaigning this way until both armies are in position, which will be one more turn. If I could trust that African tribe to behave, we could just come over and start advancing. I just don't trust them. It's okay, we're untrustworthy now, so our status is improving.
Welcome. Speak.
You guys are not going to trade. We gotta get our money back up.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Alright, let's end turn. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again. I'm always scared at the end turn that it's going to crash. Okay, Carthage is starting to get into Southern Gaul. So we're about to have a pretty big war with Carthage. Which will be fun. I know it's been the same war, but it's essentially like the Second Punic War, because we stopped fighting for a while. Besides their pirates. An additional 700 from that battle. Let's see where we're at financially. That army's going to go to Gaul. Two of them now?
Ready for orders.
They are not just going to let me.
Commander. March. You have further orders?
Go to patrol. You're gonna just shadow their navies. One fleet is moving. But honestly, if we get enough priority, it doesn't matter. Go on patrol. You can start marching to the border of Massilla, because Carthage is expanding and I don't like it. You're gonna be in a good spot. And then we can hopefully take Pannonia really quickly, end the war, and not have to deal with a war on two fronts. And as soon as this is conquered, if they make peace, we can pull one army to go help fight Carthage. But anyway, this is where I'm going to end today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new and made it this far in the video, leave a like and subscribe, and peace.